Big country, yeah, you. West side, baby. Streets going crazy. Goddamn it, I made it.
Y'all, welcome to the It's Country Time, where we talk about everything and each and everything. It ain't even make sense. Today, y'all got me as your host. You can call me Country, Big Country AU, whatever you prefer. Then I got my co-host with me, which is my mama. Now y'all can call her Miss Betty or Grandma.
Hey.
Now to come up with this little podcast, some people, hey, how you come up with it, man? I said, well, I was in the shower,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, I was just sitting there, and something just dawned in my head and said, man, I want to do a podcast with my mama. Everybody
Right.
else got all these podcasts with everybody else with their daddies and mamas and recipe to my daddy too. And they got, cousins and friends they do podcast with. Say, well, I'm gonna do one with my mama then. I just
Right.
think it'll be a good idea to do. So
Mm-hmm.
y'all welcome. It's country time. Now, today episode we gonna talk about where we come from.
Okay now.
Now, where y'all folks from? We from Alabama. And we then experienced and seen so many things in a short period of time. No, I mean, my mama time was different from my time, and then now my time different from my kids' time. Cause my daughter lived down there, which is my teenager. Now, more. Now,
Mm.
people say Auburn, Alabama is just a college town with your number just college student and all this and that, and it's a beautiful place. Now I hear a lot of people say that.
Well, all the people shouldn't say that because
Yeah,
you got to go on the west side, especially on the west side. Got on the west side of Auburn on 14. There ain't no college. I mean, some of the people over there may have went to college and maybe have graduated, but it's not all just college students.
right.
Oh,
So
it's a whole different. It's a whole different new world when you get over there on that west side.
the whole different world over there railroad track and how they got it separated.
So is.
And see, I tell people, yeah, it's a good play, now when it come to jobs, some people can survive down there. Some people can make a living out there. Me, personally, no, I couldn't do it. I feel like I needed more money because I got 4 kids to take care of. So I can't, it didn't work for me. Some people, it can work for them plant job working 12 hours a day. I don't want to do that. I ain't knocking nobody that do it. But the
But
jobs there,
the pay ain't good. The pay ain't good.
yeah, no, the pay ain't good. Pay ain't good.
Mm-mm.
You got
Oh
crime
man.
everywhere. You got drug gangs, killing, all
Right.
that. Same thing you got everywhere else. You got a damn army that they sweep under the rug just because of the kids. And they,
Yeah.
they protect their college. But when you get over that railroad track on
Yeah.
the west side, it's a whole different ball game.
Well, quote and unquote, the judicial system feel like all the minorities are the ones that committing the crime, but there are a lot of the majority that's committing it too.
Yeah,
They think everybody on the west side, oh, they're a drug addict, they don't do massage and this. Well, they shouldn't stereotype the black people like that,
yeah,
because there's some white people who do that too as
yeah,
well.
yeah. You got both of them.
Yeah,
And we
so them.
and we grew up Molding apartment, Red Crib. We was in all them areas, which are those are projects in Auburn, Alabama that ain't what people think it is. When they think of project, they think that they look nice or something like that because they're Auburn. Like I tell people, projects is the
Hmm.
project.
And
Projects
they
is the
look just
project.
like that.
Look just like the project.
Mhm.
So I'm a West Side baby, definitely. My mama grew up on 14. And they grew up in a house. My
On the
grandma had
west
a
side.
on the West Side. Still a West Side baby. I'm a West Side baby. So that's what I represent. There where we come from. And some people feel like, uh, well, hey man, tell me about the city, man. Is it like racial down there? I'm like, well, race is everywhere. But see,
Yeah.
when we were coming up, I had white friends and all that, so I ain't have well the Ku Klux Klan did come and they did some on downtown down there on Tuma Corner. They went down there and protested when I was in high school that one little time. And we was out there too. It wasn't no problem and nothing like that.
But it wasn't nothing like it was when I was coming up. Because like on the certain part of Auburn. we just automatically knew. And my parents would tell us that certain parts of town we just couldn't go
Right.
to. It's something they would actually tell us, don't ride your bicycle through there and don't go in there.
What
Like
part?
Carrie
What part?
Woods.
Okay. Okay.
Carrie Woods is right by Ridgeport. Ridgeport is a project.
Uh
But
huh.
they on down the road. But at Carrie Wood, we knew not to go in Carrie Woods on a certain time. Had to go in the daytime, go in and go out. You can't go hanging around in there, can't be riding your bikes and stuff in there. It was like that. Couldn't go to Killwood. Now, I don't know how it is now because I haven't been in 20 something years, so I don't know. But I know when I was coming up, we all automatically knew not to go certain places. And we automatically knew we see white people, we always step to the side. I know me personally, I didn't want to step on the side because I already put your hands on 'em.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be trying to step on the side. That sidewalk for me and me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But because we grew up in that area, and that's the only thing that keep the folk from burning crosses in their yard, setting the house on fire, doing all kinds of. They were still doing it when I was coming up. But I
Hmm.
was born in the 60s, so you know it was still
Still going
prominent.
on. Yeah. So were y'all segregated back then, more? Y'all weren't segregated just yet.
No, we went to school with the whites and the black, but you could tell that the atmosphere was very tense. Cause we'll
Okay.
be on this side, we'll be on this side, look at them white folk. They'll be on this side, look at them black folk. It wasn't like where everybody, like when Roots came out. When Roots came out, Auburn High School, they turned Auburn High School out. A lot of the black people started jumping on the white people, which
Yeah.
at that time I felt like that it was okay because I know what my ancestors went through. I thought it
Hmm.
was okay, but no, that's not okay because the people that are coming up now, they really ain't got nothing to do with their mama and dad, and grandma and granddad and
Uh-uh.
all them people.
They ain't got nothing to do with it. So if
But I
I,
felt like I felt like at that time, let me get in where I fit in. I was
yeah,
going, shoot, I want those some blows too.
yeah,
But something I was thinking because you know I had a few white friends and I was cool with it. And when the movie Roots came out, and man had a whole different perspective, a whole bunch of different things. So I started feeling, I guess I was racist because I was feeling some type of way, but I ain't that way now. I feel like hey, yeah, they bleed red blood just like I do.
just like we
There ain't
do.
no difference.
So
Uh huh.
what make you think? What make you think what would cause people to be racist more on, especially and knowing that we got like Indian, which is really Native Americans, and farther than that, Aboriginal, indigenous people of America. Like this is
Right.
our land. So what you think make these folk be racist to us, especially and then the people. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Alabama, the whole state was racist. That everybody was getting lynched and killed, not just a certain part of Texas. Not Texas, Alabama, not certain part of Alabama.
Look at where I'm living at. I'm in Montgomery, Alabama, the capital of racism. The capital where they brought the slaves in on the ship right here below,
Martin
back
Luther
of my
King.
house.
Hmm.
So I'm down where all the slave houses is right here by my house. So I'm in the middle of it. But I no, what I want to say, I'm on the west side again, the west north side,
Hmm.
and there's a lot of white people downtown. Most of them are friendly. They're pretty for the most part. Most of them are real nice. Or they put up a big persona like they are, but when they see us, they'll speak and talk. But I mean, I don't have no problem out of them. If they stay in their lane, I'm gonna stay in mine.
So what you think that make them racist, man? Where you think that came from? I never could
They,
understand. I can never
they
understand.
well, people be talking about it's hereditary. It's not hereditary. You're taught to be
Taught that.
racist.
Right.
Cause when they choose when a black child, the black boy, a white boy playing together, they don't know nothing about no color.
Mm-mm.
But
They
when
don't.
you bring them up when somebody ain't got a color like you, hate them, treat them wrong. Then that's what the racism. They're taught it. They're
Hmm.
not learning. I mean, they don't.
They
They're
ain't
not
born with that. Yeah.
born with
Nah.
it. Just like people when they say they're gay. Okay, if they say they're born gay, they're not born gay. You gotta be that's a whole different subject. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying for example, that's some more.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but
I get what you saying though. You saying that pretty much the racism, anything somebody decide to do as a child, you don't know nothing. So a person got to
right,
change, got to train the child to think or move a
right.
certain way, and they get brought up that way. Now,
Well, it said it in our Bible, train your child in the way it should go. But that's when people train. When you train your child, it's like when y'all were young. I could have instilled it in y'all head to to do certain things. If I would have programmed you to do certain things, you would have thought by you being young and I can mold your mind, you would have thought to yourself, well, my mama said to do it, and this is what we got to do.
Yeah.
And
You
that's how racism comes.
'cause especially when it like okay, because you taught us we don't bully nobody, but if somebody start something,
Y'all better finish it.
we gonna finish it. And
Right.
that's just what it is. If somebody lay hands on that, they better go for what they know. And you
To
taught
go
all
for
your
it.
kids that. So that just we always learn to be that way as a child. They just you ain't teach us to be like no like tough or nothing. That's just what it was. And that's
I
just how
didn't
we
want
is.
y'all to, I didn't want y'all to be scared, because I knew what I had to go through, the bullying, and I got bullied so many times. I used to run home so fast. I run so fast, the damn run the plastic off my shoes trying to get home because
Yeah,
I didn't come from fighting family. My daddy didn't know nothing about no fighting and all that, but
yeah,
my
shoot you
daddy
though.
did too. Yeah. Oh yeah. Then when I learned how to shoot, then that's all I wanted to do. Shoot air. I thought it was okay. But I just don't want. I knew y'all would eventually get grown, and I know that there are bullies that bully the children, and there are adult people that do bullying too.
Yeah,
So yeah, I want y'all to protect each other. Sean, look out for Brandon. Brandon, look out for Nisa. Nisa, look out for you. You look out for Sean.
yeah. All of them. Yeah. Shout out
Everybody
to
look
my
out for
sibling.
each other.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Now and me and now as far as us coming up, I think I dealt with the racial thing one time. But that been for a whole nother story because I got to explain where I was at, what I was going through during that time, me to actually deal with that racial
Mm-hmm.
discrimination part. But do you feel like Auburn different now, Mom? For okay, when I went back and visited last year, it was different for me. I didn't like it. I went too fond of what I looked at. Everything getting built up. It don't feel the same. But I know it's growth though. It's good.
Well, son, let me tell you, I don't even know what Auburn is no more. Because when I went down there, it looked like a whole different city and everything. I don't know. I don't know nothing about. I wanted to move home, but then it'll be like starting over because it don't look nothing like it looked 20 years ago, just 25 years ago. None of that. So I don't know because I don't stay in Lee County. I stay in Montgomery County. So I really don't know. I just look at what I see in pictures and stuff. It look like it's growing. Look nice. Everything look nice. But
Yeah,
now it's the picture. You can't judge a book by its cover. Because something look good on the outside might not be no good right now. I don't know.
it do look good. How they got
Yeah,
everything. They got the
yeah, they
buildings
got.
and stuff. Now the one thing I can say,
Mhm.
you don't see homeless people around there. They might
Now
panhandle, but you don't see no homeless folk laying around on the in the parks, on the street, side no
it's because
building.
look what it said. Look what town it is. I see that here because Montgomery's a bigger county than Lee County.
Yeah,
I see a lot of homeless people here. As a matter of fact, I used to be homeless, so I don't talk down on the homeless. When I see them, I try to buy them some coffee or give them
yeah, I
50
give
cents so
some.
they get
Yeah,
a
no, I ain't.
food.
Yo, you know we ain't gonna
Yeah.
down talk them. We done been in
But
that situation. The homeless.
it's some people in my Auburn that's homeless.
Yeah,
They just just probably staying in the abandoned house or staying with somebody. But that's what Auburn need. They need a homeless shelter. So when
yeah, they
people
don't
down
have
out
one.
in the middle,
Yeah,
they ain't got one.
yeah,
They do need one.
yeah. They do need one. They need
They
one for it.
do have one.
Now to me, it just the only thing I don't like about it is like the politics side of it. Like they'll put all that money into that college, and I get it. You know, it's the college and stuff, man. But what about the rest of the city though? What about? I mean, they did rebuild more down there, so they
No,
did make it a little
no,
better.
they wasn't rebuilt, Trey. It wasn't rebuilt. They tore it down in the front. They ain't putting nothing else up there. They finna tear part of Ridgecrest down now.
I thought they rebuilt more apartments.
No, they didn't. They tore it down. It's down. It's gone. Ain't nothing in the front.
Oh, I ain't know they had tore it down.
Yeah, they done tore it down.
Talking about
Like
the part we lived at in the
the
front right
part
there.
we said, it gone. It gone. That part we lived in, the first apartment 12 is gone, and the apartment 28 is gone.
Man, I know them
And
folks
now
had.
you didn't know that.
I ain't know they had tore it down.
Yeah, have most of it. 90% of it down. Ain't got no more than apartment.
They probably gonna put some
And then
apartment right there.
and then Ridgecrest, they gonna tear everything down on Donahue. All that with June and Mr. Jordan, all them stay right there, Shay and all them. All that gonna be tore down.
I wonder what they gonna put right there. Probably some apartment and gated community.
But then you know what? I really fought the people, the citizens of Auburn, because they should protest against that.
Yeah, they
So they
should be
can
just
have,
yeah,
like everybody can't afford to have someone to stay. So a lot of people on fixed income, and they figure they can stay, can have someone to lie back on with the housing.
right.
But they start tearing the houses down. They doing the move because they know 99% of the people that stay in housing are people of color.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
They trying to push them out, trying to push them out down.
Yeah, see that ain't even I don't like that one thing I don't like about it because I ain't been there, so I don't be knowing what going on. But I know the Section 8 and stuff, they trying to move people into like apartment and house and stuff, but they be on the wait list. That is kind of me. I ain't know they
Yeah.
were tearing it down like that.
Well, they got something going on with this Section 8. My cousin was telling me that if you're on Section 8, if you ain't handicapped or disabled, your butt got to get up and work. Well, this should have been there anyway.
Yeah,
They should
that
have had.
yeah,
They
yeah.
should have
Some
had
folk
it.
don't want to. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. They shouldn't have had it like that. That well, y'all ain't got to do no job. Well, at one time I was getting a welfare check and child support, but I always wanted something else. I always worked. I haven't had a job since I was 15.
hmm
So I didn't want. The money was to help me. It was a help. Yeah, it was, and I needed it until I started working them factory jobs and stuff. I wasn't getting no more welfare. I
But see,
wanted to work.
but I don't think nobody. Speaking of the protesting, no more. I don't think nobody going to protest against none of that stuff because they don't know how to. The thing is, it ain't just black folk, but I mean, you got to keep it real. Our folk don't like to do nothing that require to read, to learn, and understand what you got to do the legal way.
Yeah.
They
There's a lot
don't
of
care to do that. They think clown and acting a fool. Not all of them. They
yeah,
don't care. They don't take all that. You gotta beat the system too. You gotta learn the system in order to beat it. So you gotta just go on. Yeah, they don't. They still protest that because then they go on the crime rate could go up. And I tell
yeah.
people all the time where I'm from. I be telling folk if you're out of town and you come trying to play in that city, you can get killed down there. And that ain't
Going straight to the county, and they're gonna put you in the back of jail. They ain't gonna remember.
that do that too. I be telling folk they be thinking like I'm just exaggerating. I'm just saying something just come from there. No, it like in order to man, please. These folks ain't even making it past 21. Some of them dying in their teens. Some of them, getting killed in their 40s, getting killed in their 30s, 20s. It don't matter what your age is, no matter what gang you rep, how much money you got, how much dope you done sold. People will kill you out there. Like it ain't no. It can get wicked, and you'll never
Yeah,
know.
things got bad now. They ain't back in the day. You probably could probably say one or two things. They wouldn't kill you. They'll beat your butt though. They'll pay somebody to jump on
Yeah,
you or something like this. But now they just pay. Hey, I said I was selling dope, and somebody was interfering with my money. Oh, I'll pay somebody to knock you off if I don't do it myself.
yeah.
Mhm.
That's just how
But
easy
then,
it is. And it mainly be street stuff though. It be mainly be street
yeah,
stuff. You can. It's a good place to visit. It's nice. A lot of people like it out there. They like the visit and stuff like that. So I ain't gonna say it's just a bad place, but I do like where I'm from. It's just I couldn't make a good living out there without how I'm trying to live and like live comfortable. I just didn't want to work plants. I started working plants soon. I got a teenager. I was working plants. I didn't want to keep working plants the rest of my life. That just ain't something I want to do. I ain't knocking nobody else that do it.
I'm not gonna say nothing really bad about Auburn, but there has been some very serious, things that happened
Yeah,
while I was there. And but for the most part, I guess as long as you pay your bills and do what you need to do, I guess you'll be okay. 'Cause
yeah,
I guess that's anywhere you go.
yeah,
I'm here in Montgomery, so I know
yeah.
all
I wouldn't
people.
trade my city for Nando. I don't care where I move. I
Oh
love where
no,
I'm from.
I'm not gonna trade it. But when I move back to Auburn, I don't plan on staying on the west side. That's, that's, no, they can't give me no property on the west side. No.
Yeah, when you done stay there, well, I want to stay somewhere new anyway, cause I stayed some area, and then when I got older, got my own place, I lived down there. I can't even remember down there about Walmart down there.
I think that's the east side. I think
Yeah,
that's the east.
that was
I
all the
was just
college
paying
students
attention
was
a
at.
little bit. Yeah, I'm going on this side, or I'm going on over here by where me and Greg used to stay at. I'm either gonna go on this side, but Lord forgive me, Lord, I do not. Lord, I know you probably gonna open the door for me, but don't open that door over there on that west side. Please keep it nailed up. Please don't nail it up. Keep it
Let me
nailed up.
be.
I don't want to. I don't want to stay on that west side.
Yeah, yeah. It's been years. I don't know if they still crashing out. I hope they ain't, but yeah,
I,
I
I
look.
don't even, I don't even want to sit here and be worried at nighttime, cause people be saying, well, Auburn's a quiet time. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Yes, it will. People come from out of town because they know Auburn quiet, so they'll come from out of town and break in your house, kill you, and get back on the interstate. No,
Joking, joking. Joking.
no,
A lot of
they
the
take no
lot a lot of
time.
the murders and stuff that be happening though, it be inner city stuff. It just be the street stuff that going on. That's all that murders and stuff be going on with that. Like when if an outsider come and they get in the mix of that, then yeah, they possibly something could happen to them. But mainly all the stuff be going on is s- stuff that going on between somebody they already know each other. Stuff like that. You don't really be no right like randoms. If very sudden, it be random. The out time to come in and they'll kill. When they killed that
Like
professor lady, he was an out
the boy,
timer.
yeah, I was here, yeah, he was from Montgomery.
Yeah,
He came from Montgomery, went way down to Auburn, and killed that lady. I said,
professor
oh my
something.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some kind of professor. Yeah, and they was just a random. They tried to say it's something else. I don't know. I ain't looking at the detail of it, but
He was trying to rob the woman or whatever, and then he got away in her car, but he didn't even make it back to Montgomery. He didn't know how to get out of Auburn. He done got down there, but he didn't know how to get out.
yeah. Cause my husband said he went to their church. He was in that
Yeah.
church with him, and say he was seemed like he was a cool young man and stuff like that. But you just don't never know what's on somebody's mind. But I be trying
Well,
to tell people,
maybe he snapped.
probably did. But I just tell people that the store they asked me about where I'm from, and I tell them, they looking at me like, no, because the college out there, I'm like, that don't mean that. They just sweep a lot of stuff under the rug. It's some stuff that happened to college
Mhm.
students too that was there. So it's
Yeah.
it's stuff that happened. It just it's everywhere. Everything that happened where we from happened everywhere too. But when it
Oh,
came down to
I'm in Montgomery where all the going down in
all of it,
Montgomery. They don't just snap, they snap, crackle, and pop all the time.
but as far as where we from, I think more that if you can live where we from and survive that and become grown, have kids and move on with life, you can live anywhere. That's just what I think.
Well, I ain't just lived in Montgomery.
Yeah.
I done been a lot of places. Now, as far as homeless is concerned, okay, I became homeless in Auburn. Had nowhere to go.
Me
Nobody in
too.
my family, nobody in
Mm-hmm.
the family let me stay with. I did stay with Dot for a minute. I stayed with Nisa because she was there,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think I ever stayed with Sean, but I would go and stay a week or something like that. But I did stay with
I think
Nisa
you
a
stayed with
couple
me when I
months.
was young. I think you stayed with me not
And
when
I
you were homeless though,
did
but I think I was like 18, 19 when you stayed with me
come
at the
with
high
me.
house.
I didn't have nowhere to go. I didn't have, I didn't have nothing. I got tired of going from dumpster to dumpster, sleeping behind dumpster, sleeping on the tree board. Got tired of sleeping outside. I said, Trey, I need to come home. But then when I came back, I did good. I found me an apartment and went to rehab. Everything working out good for me. But now that I'm on the straight and narrow, I've been at the same place, same apartment for 13 years.
Yeah.
I ain't homeless, but I don't look down on the homeless people because I'm
Yeah.
fixing to start my own. I'm fixing to start once a week passing out lunches to the
To the homeless
homeless
folk.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm finna start. I'm doing that on my own.
Well, I had my share of homelessness too. I
I
got
did
myself.
too. Even though, but the thing is, though, family need to start sticking together. When somebody, baby, I mean, not, I mean, family really, they ain't just our family. I'm talking about all
Yeah,
family
family
need
in
to start
general. Yeah, yeah.
sticking
It's supposed to
together.
be like that. Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Because when I was coming up, if we were hungry, my aunties, everybody, they'll put the money and they'll bring us groceries. We never were hungry, but I'm just saying this is the thing they used to do. And if your rent wasn't paid, they had rent parties. If you bring money, get your rent money up.
Uh-huh.
People don't even do that now. They be like, child, look at this. They putting out. What we should be doing instead of talking? Help me. Don't
Yeah,
talk about it. Be about it.
yeah.
And people don't do it no more. Now
Nah, that,
people up here, they'll come to my house and be bed. I'm hungry, and you're a witness to that. All you gotta do is tell me they're hungry. You know I'm gonna go in there and fix something.
oh yeah,
I'm gonna
you
throw
already did
something.
that
Away.
for us, me, Brian, all of when it's time to eat.
Yeah.
You always try to
Mm-hmm.
give somebody be like, man, I ain't hungry. Be like, well, he might want some. But I ain't really like to
I
eat
be
that much.
just everybody come to my house. I be telling y'all want something to eat. I be going ready to the refrigerator. We feed y'all a sandwich or something.
Mm-hmm.
I've always did that. Cause I've been many days. I've been so hungry, and I've been. I know they got a house full of food. Won't even offer me a sandwich, but I do. I do.
Yeah. Now you did
Yeah, I
that.
got it.
You always did that for us. Or anybody that
Mm-hmm.
said they were hungry. Now,
So
okay,
did.
so what you think somebody would do if they came to Auburn? What could they possibly do? Because ain't nothing to do there either, though, man. When
Stay
they
out
come
on
to
their with me.
they want to
Don't
come to
go to.
Auburn, Alabama. I don't think that I don't know if they got nothing new. I'm about to call my baby. I to call Khalil and see because she a teenager, so ain't no telling what they be doing all types of stuff. So I don't know what new stuff they got for kids or teenager out there. So I think to me, it seemed like a more of a retirement type place to live. So if I get older and want to retire, I probably would move back like
Uh-huh.
that and live there.
That's what Auburn for retirement community. Maybe they at the college student, but the college student they stay in their lane.
Yeah, they
Most
do.
time they be promoted downtown and at their campus. They
They
don't
do.
go. They don't go nowhere.
That they now when I was in school, they wore and stuff was happening. There's a lot of stuff going on and folk going to jail, getting murdered and everything. So I guess they realized like, nah, yo, we ain't gonna go outside of the campus like that. They don't. I don't think they allow no the other citizens to get inside of those campus like that no more.
Mm-hmm.
I think they got to check like if you got a college student ID and stuff now, they got to protect these kids.
Yeah, 'cause I got to get up now and do my Bible study. I go down to Jesus City.
Okay. Well, all right, y'all. This our first episode with It's Country Time. Is the first episode. Where you from, man? Where you from? So
Yeah,
y'all know
y'all
we from.
join in. Come in and talk to us. Let us know what y'all think.
Yeah, if you want to get a interview, want to talk to us, Mom and Son podcast at Country Time, we here.